Ay, yung phone nga pala, no? Gamit mo yung phone niyo? Sige lang. Okay, kuya na lang. Hey guys, what's up? So we're live again for the M4. This is the day 4. And there was actually a tiebreaker last night and we were out cold. We thought the game was over, but turns out there was a tiebreaker fight against INC, Blacklist, and Falcon. And it's insane. Falcon coming out on top, not beating Blacklist not once, but twice. Dang it. The unexpected from day 4. Like I said, it's so great to us suddenly seeing an underdog team winning the matches and coming out on top. It's entertaining. Entertaining. Wait, I'm gonna look for your comments, guys. Wait up. The heck? One more. Or here we go. What? Wait. There we go. Guys, there was a tiebreaker last night with INC, Falcon, and Blacklist, and we were asleep. We were goddamn snoring during their fights. I know, right? Falcon, dang! Great job by Falcon. Wait, can you guys hear me? Yep, we're good, guys. Falcon won with the score of 4-1. They actually lost to which was their first loss. They were up against another team which was the underdog on that fight, and Falcon lost. But that was their only loss. After that, they took out Blacklist twice. So on the group that was for Group A, because on Group A there was INC, Blacklist, Falcon, and Burn. Burn was already out, so there was a tiebreaker for the three teams. They had the same score, and it turned out that Falcon came out on top with a 4-1 score, while Blacklist has a where'd it go? Blacklist with 3-2. Those two losses came from Falcon. And then Blacklist against INC, that's the part where Blacklist won. Thankfully though, Blacklist was able to get the second place on Group A. So Falcon and Blacklist are already up on the upper bracket. So the fights on the Group A is already done for today. They're already set. INC is gonna go to the lower bracket because of their loss from the Blacklist. So on day 4, we're not gonna see any more fights on Group A, we should have watched that, man. We were out cold last night. So today, day 4 is mostly gonna be about the other teams. Falcon and Onyx Esports is gonna be the next fight on the upper bracket. And Toda and Blacklist also on the upper bracket. They're gonna be waiting for whoever wins. Blacklist wins too. So most of the stuff is gonna come out on the other groups now. Group A is done, and congrats to Falcon, man. Props to Falcon, an underdog team dethroning the Blacklist, which was the fan favorite. Most of the casters were going on the vote for the Blacklist, and they proved that Falcon proved a lot of people wrong. So there we go. So let's go to the comment section and check out your comments. Tarkant, Nothing, All Things End, Marvin Madla, MK26, Michael, Dave Liwag, John Paul, what's up? Rusted Droid. So man, the exciting part, the tiebreaker part was done last night. We were goddamn sleeping. So that was an exciting match that we've actually missed. I thought it was all over, that they're gonna continue the next day, but it turns out they went on with a three match tiebreaker, which stinks. But That's what happened. It's already done. Could we couldn't watch it. We're too sleepy already last night. So day four. Let's chill and watch day four. Which groups are gonna go to the upper bracket, and which groups are gonna go to the lower bracket? Remember, guys, these are the rules. Once you go to the upper bracket, if you lose there, you're gonna go to the lower bracket, and if you lose once in the lower bracket, you're you're eliminated. So the teams that are already on the lower bracket, one loss and they're out. They're out of the game. Elgin, does Falcon have the possibility to go finals? I think so. I mean, they took out to be honest, Blacklist looked like it was the number one team, and Falcon took them out twice. Twice, god dang it. So definitely. What happened to the Valley? Oh, the Valley only had one game. Are you going to live every single day tournaments? I mean, yep, Dave. We will. Oh, here we go. This is RRQ Akira. RRQ Akira is Brazil, right? Which also a promising team. Was RRQ Akira the team that beat Falcon? Was RRQ Akira the underdog that beat Falcon? Or couldn't remember. It was on day one. S11 Gaming Argentina against RRQ Akira, which is Brazil. Harit, what's up? Yeah, it's gonna be. Things are looking good, man. Like I said, grats, props to Falcon. Say interview about losing purpose they want to make. Ooh, snap! Really? Boss Elgin, what you thought about Blacklist coach saying in interview about losing in purpose, since they want to make like M3 scenario? I'm not sure, man. But that's if it's true, then very risky. Cause were they that sure that they were gonna win against INC? I don't know. I don't know if they're telling the truth. Ooh, most of the guys are going for Akira. RRQ Akira has proven themselves twice. When are you doing giveaway? We don't have giveaways on this live stream, but we have other giveaway events, but not on this live stream though. Is Zane playing? Yeah, Zane played on the last match. Oh, it was actually RRQ Akira, RRQ Brazil that beat the Valley, right? If I remember correctly. Definitely, I think RRQ Akira Brazil was the one that took down the Valley. I'm old, man. Good morning. Why don't you stream Tiebreaker, Elgin? I couldn't. I was asleep. I thought the thing was over. I couldn't live stream the Tiebreaker, which was a really exciting match. Dang. How did the Blacklist lose against the did they put up a fight on the second one? Falcon versus Blacklist round 2. Did the Blacklist put up a fight, or was it the same on the first match? I know, right? Akira is also the dark horse. Is it raining there, LG? Not yet. It has not yet rained. Oh, INC is the one that beat Falcon on the first day. Man, anything can happen in the game, right? Because INC beat Falcon. Falcon beat Blacklist. Blacklist beat INC. What? It's like rock, paper, scissors. At your POV, who will win the match? I don't know anymore, man. There's lots of surprises on this M4 event. It was one-sided. Really? Again? One-sided again? Falcon against Blacklist? Dang. Is it cold in your country right now? A bit, because it's raining a lot. We're gonna shut up once the draft pick starts. Because day 4, no more Blacklist, no more... I mean, on day 4, there's no more matches for Blacklist, no more matches for Falcon. So we're gonna have to... We missed the hype. We missed the exciting part of the game, man. I thought it was over. God dang it, I was sleeping. After I streamed, I ate kissed my kids, kissed my hot wife, then slept. No. Too bad, man. I thought it was over though, right? Sucks, but still. Well, anyway, there's still more exciting matches to come. Blacklist and Falcon and Onyx on the upper brackets right now. The other teams are now gotta fight it out to get up to the upper brackets as well. Yep. BTK is the valley. No BTK this time. No, BTK is the valley. Mobile Zane is on the valley. BTK equals the valley. So it's gonna be... We're gonna see if the valley, with all of its hype, can go up to the upper brackets right now. Elgin family reveal na. Can you still remember the guy talking about overflow? Overflow. Elgin, do you think Kagura is good or Lunox is good? I'm biased, man. I will go for Kagura because I'm a Kagura main. We're 36. Oh yeah, BTK plus Gosu equals Valley. Gosu Hoon was added on the... Oh, here we go. Let's go. Shut up for now. Check out the draft pick. Man, I still can't get over the fact that we missed the tie-breaker fight. Now let's just focus on the remaining teams on who will reach the upper bracket. Again, if you're on the lower bracket and you lose once, you get eliminated. So, lots of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Let's listen to the draft pick.
Has been banned a lot, has been played sometimes too, has never been let go in the draft at all, but it's actually sitting at a negative win rate, which is interesting, right? Because we all said that Glue's broken, but because it's really good, a lot of teams maybe overestimate force pick it, and we've seen that the results haven't really been too good.
And maybe they use it and try to overcompensate for a bit of a disadvantage in their drafting phase. Right now, Yves as well as Carry, two very solid heroes, has been banned out as well. S11 with a very quick pick onto that Joy, very mobile, very dangerous with good clear in the lane, an all-around very solid hero, but it depends on which lane, which position does this Joy go to. In the XP lane, with the Vengeance, I think it's just so much better.
I was just going to ask you that, Rashi. You know, this has been, I feel like, a debate here on the caster desk so far up to day 4. Where does Joy fit? Where does she shine the most? And it's still, I feel like it is still up for debate up to this point. But on the flip side, we have RRQ Akira locking in another pretty well-picked hero, Kaja, because of just the Divine Judgment pick-off potential. And then, of course, we're going to see Fredrin here. The biggest thing, though, is Fredrin still allowing that flexibility. You still don't know. Is he going in the side lane? Is he going in the jungle? Same thing that you can say, again, about Joy here.
Technically, the Kaja is also still flex, right? We still don't know, right?
Jungle Kaja.
Roam, jungle could still work. XP not so much, but yeah, the Fredrin and the Kaja, two solid picks, not just in their lanes, but even just the flexible potential of these two heroes. On the other side though, Joy hasn't found a lot of success too. It's been prio, it's been banned out and picked every single time, but the results have been really bad for the Joy. S11 Gaming though, they're doubling down on that early aggression that we mentioned, picking up a Cho and the Kadita mid-control. That's the name of the game for the Argentinians.
I thought that RQ Akira was going to go very aggressive with the crowd control, right, from Fredrin and Kaja, but S11, they want to contest that with a Kadita pick, and usually we have seen that the Kadita can be flexed out, but for the most part, it's always in the roam position. So we'll see if S11 can surprise us and maybe use this Cho as a bit more of a wild card as well.
I would love if RRQ Akira locks in another flexible pick, because still, for both teams in the first phase of the draft,
question mark.
yeah, it's literally a huge question mark. Where are these people going, aside maybe from the Kadita, like you said, right? Because Cho has also been in the jungle. Joy has been...
Oh yeah, it's actually Brazil against Argentina. Feels like it's football.
The next pick, though, this one we know where it's going. Right into the gold lane, the Beatrix is locked in.
You think? No, okay, yeah.
Jungle
Beatrix.
You're calling a mid-lane Beatrix?
Well, we did see that before, right? Before it got nerfed, before all the changes towards Beatrix, but now I think we have to agree, right? There's no way that this gets flexed. The Beatrix doesn't really do well in the mid lane, especially up against these two monsters in Kadita and Cho. But a question for you too, Arashi. Beatrix, same thing. Win rate, not good at all. It's
Been
abysmal win rate. What do you think?
I think a lot of teams have been playing the very mobile, very fast movement compositions, and Beatrix right now relies so much on the abilities landing, which makes it very, very difficult. So you need a very particular setup to ensure that the bulk of the damage does reach the members of your opponents. And on that note as well, it's going to be a bit difficult in the laning phase considering how much all these teams just roam around and make sure that their gold laner has an advantage. So RRQ, they want to go aggressive, and they're looking like they have a bit of a combo going on, but the Beatrix has always been struggling, especially against so much pickup potential from the side of S11.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a weird place, right? Where you're still seeing Beatrix picked up a lot, but the win rate just isn't there. But you know, obviously these teams spent a lot of time practicing. We saw a lot of Beatrix 1-1 previously, right, throughout the year and everything. So we'll see again how you utilize that gold lane, because honestly, it's not always about the gold lane in these matchups, which we're seeing here. And I also love that Benedetta ban coming out from S11 because of just the massive game that we saw Kakashi have, and even in that versus, you saw the signature pick was actually the Terizla there, right? Do we possibly see a ban towards that? Is it possible that that comes out here, or is he actually going to be playing the Fredrin? I mean, that's the biggest question, where exactly Takashi's going.
See, that's why the flex picks are just so good in the first phase, right? It really makes the opponents think. And S11, they're going to have to go for a ban towards the XP. Not the Terizla, but it's the hero with the initial T. It's the Tamiz in the XP that's going to be banned out, right? We haven't seen a lot of Tamiz.
I think it's just White Chicken, man.
It's just white, right?
It's just white.
Yeah, that was a very impressive game from Fried Chicken, though.
Yeah.
Maybe S11, that is what they want to avoid, right? They want to go for pickoffs, but if they're up against a very solid EXP laner that can go up against multiple members at the same time, then that would actually throw a wrench into their macro setups. So I think it's a smart move, but RQ Akira, they have a lot more options here still. They can go for that Lolita that's still available, and that is a hero that Luis has shown to be playing so well.
Mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get our answer in just a couple
Lunox?
seconds.
Lunox.
Okay,
Lunox.
Lunox, right? Who we've seen pop up 3 times up to this point, has had a pretty good performance.
Really good, yeah.
Really good.
Really good.
But mostly in the gold lane.
Mostly in the gold lane, right? But so that's not happening here. So
Unless.
unless,
Unless.
but I think it's highly doubtful here with the Beatrix. But S11 Gaming, I mean, what do they want to take into the gold lane here specifically? And then still, in just a couple seconds, we will find out, is this Joy still going in that jungle? Could it be the Cho here? Now, having the Kadita locked in with that burst potential, you do have a great option to burst someone down from RQ Akira, but you got to utilize it, and that is the Irithil locked in for the gold lane.
Oh man, Irithel just hasn't been too solid here in M4, the meta currently, but I do like the Grok pick, right? It really stops the momentum that RQ Akira has, stops them from engaging, and hey, it's also a solid initiation tool.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Weapon Master Grok or High and Dry Grok?
It depends if he's a roamer or the XP now, right? Because
Exactly.
Cho can still go
The
to
Cho
XP.
can still, yeah.
I think the Grok's going to go to roam position. Looking at the games that, well, yesterday's games, High and Dry, Weapon Mastery, I am biased towards Weapon Mastery,
Yeah.
right? It's the damage that Alien was doing was unreal, and you scale to the later stage of the game. So I think it'll definitely help him up against this kind of composition, which is quite squishy. If you want to look for that one shot, sure, just go for the Weapon Mastery, wait for those items, and then go. But the smartest pick is another, just such a solid choice for RQ Akira up against so much CC. It's going to cancel out everything.
Yeah, I like it. We've seen now both team compositions here. Arashi, any final thoughts on the team composition you like the most?
I feel like both teams are just so aggressive, but I feel like for RQ Akira, they have a bit more tools to work around with, a bit more crowd control immunity that will allow them to be a lot more dominant in the vision contesting. So I believe they have a bit of an edge here, but as you mentioned, both teams, they just seem very intent on just diving towards each other.
Here we go, RRQ Akira and S11 from Brazil and Argentina. So let's go. RRQ Akira looking good, to be honest. On their last matches, they have not yet lost.
Gonna be it for the draft as we load up into the land of Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, the last day of the group stages. RRQ Akira versus S11 Gaming.
Oh, you can already see the group up from both of the teams, right? They're just swapping sides right now as both teams, again, are just looking to just help their junglers get the buffs normally. Both junglers opting to go for the purple buff here.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting path they're going to take. There's one thing that's very interesting, though, yeah. Papa Dog.
Is that it? Is
High
that what
and
I was
dry.
going to point it out to you, man?
Weapon mastery, right? He didn't go for it. He went for high and dry here, which is interesting. What do you think about this?
It means that he is going for a lot of 1v1 damage coming in, but of course on the side of RRQ Akira, they also actually went for the Martis in the EXP lane instead. So both teams, again, going to be very aggressive, but I do think that as far as wave clear goes, RRQ Akira has a bit of a lead with the Beatrix, with the Lunox, as well as the Martis. So I think in the early game, that kind of speed and how you can rotate will be critical in deciding who arrives to the fights first.
See, this is why it's so interesting with drafts, because both teams super flex, right? We didn't initially we were like, where's Joy going? She goes in the jungle, okay. Then you have the Kadita in the mid lane not roaming. You have the Cho on the roam, and on the other side, same thing. You actually have the Fredrin in the jungle, right, doing that, and then it was the Martiz, who we have seen in the jungle as well often, but he's in the hands of Takashi here, and that matchup alone, Takashi versus Papa Dog. I feel like it's going to be tough for Takashi to get a kill here, whereas Papa Dog could possibly get an early one if he is able to utilize that high and dry emblem. And you can see the team focusing on the bottom side.
Already right early on, Takashi though, on the Martis, that's why they actually opted to put the Martis in the XP lane instead of the jungle. And instead they went for Fredrin in the jungle, which is, again, a weird style, because usually we do see the Fredrin get placed into the XP. But now King is already rotating towards that turtle side, going up against Papa Dog, Jawton, and Erwin. As Erwin jumps in with Way of the Dragon, able to actually bring King all the way back with Takashi, looks for a steal. The Divine Judgment comes in onto Jawton, but it's still going to be S11 who takes the turtle. Both teams disengaging, and S11 walk out with the favorable trade.
No one gets taken out, but that is a very quick maneuver from S11, and I thought that RRQ Akira were the ones that were going to pull a trigger, because if you look at the composition, they have a lot more burst damage they can play around with, whereas for S11, they have a lot more outplay potential, but it seems like they are the ones that will be picking up first blood.
First blood by S11 and Chan. This is what we said in the keys to victory. He needs to start popping off.
Yeah.
Picks the Kadita, flashy hero, does it. Erwin, with the way the Dragon and the Jeet Kune Do, brings King back, and that might just be a kill. King can't dash away. Sagan tries to look for some compensation, but it is not enough just yet.
S11 off to a great start here. And yes, like you mentioned, right, Kadita, if you can get these early kills, you've got that last worship here. You also have the Petrify, which again has been debated. You know, do you run with the Flaker? Do you have the Petrify? Obviously, a lot of more people would opt for the Petrify for that combination to get out one member from RRQ Akira. But already, is there anything that sticks out to your eye here, Arashi, for the emblems?
Of course, we talked about the high and dry already, but we can see actually in the mid lane though, a play happens to interrupt the analysis yet again. This is gonna be a spicy one, boys.
They just don't like you, Arashi. They don't want you to talk, bro.
I understand.
Okay, you understand, right? But Erwin has just been massive here.
I mean, I feel like at this point, most Cho games that we've seen have been very valuable, right? Whichever team decides to go with this hero. And it works so well in the roam because, again, you're able to just allow Jotun to go ahead and farm up, right? You don't really have to worry about too much, and then you come and contest those objectives. The next turtle come up here in just a couple seconds. He's going to be in the right situation, but Papa Dog.
Ooh, almost getting solo killed by Takashi. And again, this Martis in the XP lane in the matchup up against the Grok is working really well, as Louise is going to be able to find a Divine Judgment. That's the Bandit's Rage coming in as well, as Erwin is able to find the way the Dragon onto Louise. Who gets the turtle? It's Chan, who takes it and secures it for his team. Both roamers falling, but again, S11 walk out with the better trade.
That's a collateral turtle take from Chan with the rough waves. And S11, they're just doing so much better at abusing the fact that RRQ wants to group together and go for that dive in, because then they group up for that big combo, and later on Papadog will be in the mix as well. So RRQ, they need to try and spread out a bit, because in the early game at least, they don't really match that burst damage from the Kadira, so they have to wait for some items to come in for that Vanna's Rage like earlier to actually decimate the HP bars of S11.
Man, right now, Chan is just, the value on this pick is massive for S11 here. And now the focus on the top side. They're actually going to back off, though. The whole team, both squads here, but Erwin.
Almost. Just looking for it, right? Doesn't have the flicker just yet, so he actually stops right there. I do want to talk a little bit about the stakes of the game. If Akira wins this game, guaranteed upper brackets, #1 in the group. But if they lose, there is a chance of a three-way tie once again in this group.
Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Oh.
Everyone's ready. 200 flickers under the turret. Not gonna be able to find the Jikundo though, as everyone's gonna fall under that turret, gets caught. But Sagan falls too. Chan, right now, is popping off. He's doing what the keys to victory tells him to do.
Sagan
He listens, bro.
almost instantly gets deleted. I thought he was going to survive, but he got clipped by the rough waves, and that instantly bursted him down. So Chen is so massive right now, but in the bottom side.
The wild charge just stops the Kashi unless he's able to do something here. Nope, nothing magical there. He's just gonna get taken down, and RRQ Akira are able to find a trade on a turret for kill.
I mean, given the situation that S11 has, RRQ Akira has been finding ways to keep it as close as possible in terms of economy, right? That's best case scenario for them, because they're going to have to claw back into this game. Right now, the pace obviously being set by S11. Next turtle's up. You can see even Papadog finding the positioning he needs to. And Luis doesn't have Divine Judgment, right? So this is most likely going to be another turtle going in the hands of S11, furthering their lead here objectively, and they'll be able to play around this as pretty much all of their members getting very comfortable in terms of itemization at this point in the game.
This is why it's so difficult when you go for so many late game picks. We saw a similar story from Blacklist, but they are forced to concede so many objectives in the early game. But fortunately for them, they're still able to match the structure takes and even have a bit of a lead. Taking a look at the items right here, Hunter Strike for Takashi means that he can be a lot more aggressive, but Gusta La Gusta with the Blade of Despair will start doing a lot more damage, especially to the squishier members. But of course, once the Lightning Punching from Chen is completed, the already insane burst will get even worse for the side of RRQ Akira.
Takashi was looking for a steal there, but will be caught on the wild charges. Erwin comes in to rotate, but Jotun's just going to be able to slay him down. The Divine Judgment comes onto Erwin right now as King is able to find a taunt. Sagan picks up the kill, a 1-for-1 right now. Ooh, Chan still able to get out. Jotun, once again, jumping back and forth, trying to get that last proc, but will just decide to disengage as Sagan comes in, just dealing some damage.
And that whole time, Gusta La Gusta almost got taken out on the bottom side by Kai. So, I mean, that's just showing how much of a sort of vacation mode Kai has had. There might be focusing here on the bottom side, but Jotun not even going to let King and Luis get close enough. Still, though, Luis doesn't have the Divine Judgment. This is what RRQ Akira has to do. They have to play around Luis, and that's kind of been the trend for them throughout the group stage, is Luis finding those sets, whether he was playing the Lolita, whether it's the Kaja here. And still, if Gusta La Gusta can continue to grab a couple kills here and there, he's got weapon mastery himself, he will be a threat as the game goes on here.
Luis, we have seen that he really does do a lot more flashy things when he has AoE crowd control that can set up his whole team for a big fight. But whoa, King!
Erwin is able to find that right now, but everybody just collapses. The Petrify is massive by Chan. He finds the Lunox, Sagan's gonna fall, and Luis as well to Kai, who picks up a double. Gusta La Gusta rotates back into the mid lane, but it's a bit late. Takashi is gonna be caught there, jumps in onto the bush, and S11, they've timed that perfectly for the neutral objective to spawn, and that's the Lord.
I wonder if RRQ Akira can be considered doing good or bad right now, because they've been losing a lot of fights, but at the same time, they've been able to minimize the gold difference, the structure difference as well. But now with S11 taking that Lord, if they play the macro game properly and manage all three waves at the same time, they have a chance here to, at one fell swoop, just break down multiple turrets from the side of RRQ Akira.
Man, Erwin... still, just finding these little moments here. We're going to take a look at the replay in just a second, presented by TikTok here. Look at that, right?
If this game goes to S11, it's gonna be their first win, and it's gonna be the RRQ Brazil's first loss. if S11 wins this. It looks like they're gonna win it though.
And just got caught. And Jotun's looking for that ambush. Luis is going to be taken low. He doesn't have the Divine Judgment, and Jotun's is going to be able to walk him down. Takashi on the back, forced to flicker out very low. Jotun gets traded back as Gusta Lagusta picks up a mega kill. But man, it's just action everywhere, and they don't stop.
They're still
King's
going.
here,
Whoa.
Sagan comes in with Wild Charge, will cancel that damage out. Erwin jumps in, now bringing him back with Wader's Dragon as Kai is going to be able to actually deal the damage back onto him. But Gusta and King traded back once again, and it's a shutdown over to Gusta.
Oh, man.
This is a tough situation here because multiple shutdowns were picked up by Gusta Lagusta in that fight. Look at the damage right now.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, he is 6-0.
Okay. The Beatrix does
All right.
damage. What was wrong with all the other Beatrixes at M4?
What's with the win rate?
Yeah.
Well,
He's 6-0.
I
It's
have no
Gusta
idea.
Lagusta, man. He's 6-0. He has the weapon mastery. And just a couple minutes ago, we were like, at one point, Gusta Lagusta, if he can continue to farm up, he is going to be a threat. And this is now. Now we're here, right? This is exactly what we're seeing. They get some more space on the map that they need. They even out the turret situation. But still, S11 is not out of this, right? They still do have quite a bit of control. They've got setups here. But Erwin, at this point, has to be much more careful in the way that he approaches these. And the same thing, Luis, now that he has Divine Judgment, he's feeling a little bit more confident, especially with Gusta Lagusta popping off at this point. He could find a setup that he wants, and then that's an immediate -1 for S11.
It's going to be way harder for S11 to pull off their composition in the later stage of the game, right? They need to use their burst really efficiently towards that back line, and it's Sagan and Gusta. Thing is, Sagan can go invulnerable, and Gusta, the longer the game goes, will have some defensive items, will be a bit harder to catch. Meanwhile, for S11, most of them are open, and most of them can't really, take the prolonged fights here. It's just Kai, but just as I say it, again, Gusta Lagusta, he's dealing a lot towards Papa Dog on that high and dry.
See, that's the thing. As we just said, Luis will pull those into Gusta Lagusta, find a kill, but Chan, though,
Chan still has the rough waves. Is going to be able to get out of that one. A good snipe over just to poke Erwin down. But RRQ are doing good right now. They've gone the turrets down, and they can actually just wait it out. Play the long game, unless Erwin gets caught here, and that's just a legendary picked up by Gusta.
That's insane,
What
man.
is Gusta? What? This man's insane!
It's such a tough situation right now because Gusta
What?
is relatively survivable. Wow, that's a lot of damage, but he has a has clause as well, so he is sustaining a lot in these fights. And later on, Luis can transition from being an engage tool to a peel tool to ensure that Chan or Jotun, anyone who just dies on the back line, can get instantly shut down and destroyed by the damage coming in from the 8-0 right now, Gusta Lagusa.
oh, look at Chan.
Oh,
He's
I
looking
am.
for a setup here on Gusta if he can find it.
Oh my god, Sagan actually reads it out. Chan's still able to dish out the damage, but again, that's where the Lunox comes in handy. I thought I was going to hit, and then he's going to go for
Luis
ult,
on the
and then he
hunt,
goes
though.
for the hit. But yeah, Luis is on the hunt. Not really going to be able to commit just yet, though. So, both teams just disengage unless Papa Dog gets caught with Wild Charge. He is going to be able to turn it back around onto RQ Akira. Luis is going to be sprayed down right there as Gusta still dealing a lot of damage in the back. Flickering out to safety as he's going to be able to kite for a bit, but King will fall to the hands of Kai, who's still running wild on RRQ Akira. And picks up a triple kill, and in the mid lane, it's a 1v1 where Chan's going to be able to actually deal out the damage to shut Gusta down. Takashi coming back at it, getting the decimate, and getting a trade back in. It's a 4-for-1.
Out of nowhere. That's a 4-for-1 after securing the Lord. Both these teams right now, after taking a Lord, has gotten taken out very decisively. What is going on? Arca Akira, they stood there with two members in that late game in a Lord push situation.
I mean, now we've been talking about Gusta Lagusta, and Kai has heard it, and he's like, what about me, right? He's 7-1 and 3, just had a massive play there. So either way, this game can be anybody's game. S11 still in a good position, and a lot of it still. It's the same thing mirrored across these two team compositions. Who gets that pick off? Who finds a person out of their team? I mean, if it's Papa Dog, great, right? If he can get someone from RRQ Akira out of here, and that target is most likely probably going to be Takashi as we see him trying to focus on these side lane pushes a little bit. But still, as we're about a little over a minute away from that next Lord, it is going to be a crucial to who has the numbers advantage leading up to that objective. But taking a look at the items, how are things going here, Arashi?
A Cursed Helmet and an Oracle for Jotun in the jungle. This is a bit of a hybrid build. He wants to do some damage. He needs to have enough to threaten the backline, but still be tanky enough to survive these big crazy fights. As I'm analyzing, the fight breaks open again, Mirko.
That Divine Judgment was massive, finds the member, but Chan's gonna be able to trade it back. Onto Sagan, onto Gusta. Kai is still dashing away. Uncut Kai is the way of the dragon. Brings King back, locks him down for Jotun to deal the damage back in. Erwin with the Jeet Kune Do knocks him up. It's an upset in the making once again, as it's another 4-for-1.
Can they actually push into the base here? It's only
They can.
Luis. There's more than 20 seconds. They're going in.
Erwin with a flicker combo and the Jeet Kune Do. The mini wave needs to be cleared out. Luis is trying his best to actually buy some
he
time.
clears it.
5 seconds onto the Lunox right now.
Oh,
That's
no.
gonna be Luis jumping in again. And that's S11 Gaming pulling another stop to upset the odds. RRQ Akira is down. Their 33 consecutive wins have been shut down by S11.
That is such a crazy situation here.
Man, I thought RRQ was gonna come back, man. I thought RRQ was gonna come back. So, first loss by RRQ, broken by S11. S11 so far had only had 2 games. So, 1 loss, 1 win. With RRQ standing right now is 2-1. Again, S11 1-1. RRQ with a 2 win, 1 loss. RRQ Brazil, because there's actually 2 RRQs. I know, right? This M4 is always surprising. This M4 event is a roller coaster. The underdogs winning, the guys on top being dethroned. Dang, I can't wait, because this is the last day for the group stage. So it's fun to see later the upper brackets and lower brackets. Messi for Messi for M4. I know, right? It's fun. It's fun. Was the M3 this exciting last time? I couldn't. I was too busy working last time. I mean, I think I only watched the finals on the M3. I was not tuning in on an M3 on the group stage and even on just the finals. Neymar noob. No, it's one-sided. Oh, the M3 was one-sided? Ooh, so it's good. M4 is more fun. Which next match between? We're gonna have to check. Again, guys, Todak, Blacklist, Onyx Esports, Falcon Esports are already on the upper brackets. So those, we're not gonna see those guys right now. It's just gonna be teams fighting for the fighting for the upper bracket, because there is 4 more slots. 4 more slots for the upper bracket. Right? So who will take those 4 slots, right? So who's next?
I was gonna talk about Kai, but there was just no time. Action just kept piling on. I want to say that in the late game, with more quote-unquote assassins on the side of S11, they have a lot more chances to pick off Gusta La Gusta, especially with this build. He has the Wind of Nature, but that's about it. At any moment, Chan and Jotun can both jump at him, and he has no defenses against them except for sustain. And on the flip side, if RRQ Akira wants to try and
Sad, I can't see Alucard in advanced server update. Oh. Not yet. The Valley so far has only fought once, right? The Valley had only fought once and they lost to an underdog, which is RRQ Brazil. The Valley actually lost to RRQ Akira. And RRQ Akira lost to S11. So like I said, surprises after surprises after surprise. Comeback after comeback.
I mean, one of the big question marks here for me was that
If Echo doesn't win, we just I don't know anymore.
and I feel like Takashi really struggled in this game. He got caught out
Oh.
sometimes as well.
The Valley fought twice. The Valley fought S11. Man, we're getting old.
Charges where he needed to. He found
So the Valley won against S11.
I mean, even early game, we talk about
So the Valley beat S11, and then S11, and then RRQ also beat the Valley.
and it just worked out well for them
Now S11 beat RRQ. What the heck?
as well and get a better
What the?
picture of how this all
It's like rock, paper, scissors. It's like what happened to... Man, we need the like scoreboard. I'm gonna have to check the scoreboard, man. S11 now 1-1. Oh, I have to refresh. It actually updates. S11 1-1. The Valley 1-1. RRQ Akira 2-1. Oh, they're both in the group D. The D. Drink water, Elgin. So who will take the upper bracket for the group D? Right now, group D has RRQ Akira leading. On group D, it's RRQ Akira that's leading. The Valley and S11 is tied. THQ from Malaysia is 0-1. Let's check out the next fight. I know, right? It's fun. M4 surprises. It's teams are like rock, paper, scissors. Does it mean that the draft picking is really a huge factor? How many percent? It's hard to tell though. Like how many percent does draft pick play on a match, and also the team skills. M3 was so hyped before for BTK. Ooh. Elgin, I'm level 47 in the M4 event. Do I have a chance to get Beatrix Prime? You have to be extremely lucky, man. Elgin, did you find out who let the dogs out? Man, that song is like in the 90s. How old are you, man? Who was that? DMX? Was that DMX? Who let the dogs out? Who? Abdul Hasib, what's up? So being Yawi, you don't what? Again with the Yawi issue. I forgot what happened. Oh, the Yawi issue. Having two girls. I am not quite sure what happened. I'm level 55. Can I get Prime Skin? Kaya ba level 55? Mahirap. It's hard. Level 55, getting the Prime Skin is gonna be extremely hard. Unless you're extremely lucky. Or you spend a bit. Pokemon in my pants 20 years ago. Hopefully, it's not Doug Trio or Diglett in your pants right now, Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Oh, snap. Can I say that? What? I only like the 150 original Pokemons though. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. 19 days, 19 level. What's up with Yawi? I am not sure with Yawi. I actually just saw the Yawi issue here on the chats with you guys. Let's be honest, it's mostly randomness than skill or draft. Let's be honest, it's mostly randomness than skill or draft. A bit true. Right? Because there's just so many factors. Or maybe also players breaking under pressure. That kind of happens a lot too, you know. I mean, players right under the pressure suddenly making the wrong call, like diving in at the wrong time. That flicker from yesterday, that I forgot who that guy was. He was like nervous flicker. Elgin, does Moonton supply you with diamonds? I am. What's your thoughts about accurate skill indicator update on advanced server? I think the accurate skill indicator is good. It should have been like that before. It's just that the players have been used to the skill indicators not being that accurate. So it kind of feels weird, especially if you were Kagura. But if that skill indicator has been fixed from day one, people won't find it so weird and it will actually work better. But now that as most players have gotten used to the skill indicator that was previously used, it kind of feels weird. What does tangina mean? It means you have a very nice mom. Elgin, did you see the issue with Naomi double flicker bug? Oh, not yet. Really? Was there a double flicker bug? Valier versus Charizard. I will go for Charizard, man. Charizard will eat. Possible ba makakuha ng Prime if level 60 ka na? I think so, Magmark. What does... I've lost 6 matches in a row. Sorry, man. Mewtwo versus Valentina. Mewtwo versus Valentina. Greninja X Hayabusa. I'm sorry, man. I'm an old school Pokemon guy. I only know the 150. The original 150 Pokemons. I don't know who's Greninja. Actually, 151, because Mew was the 151. Mewtwo was the copy on Mew. I'm not sure if we could talk about that, though. Hey, Elgin, what's up? Hey, Mechanical, what's up? I hope they improve game interval moving forward. 6 games for 7. I know, right? 6 games for 7 some hours is a bit too long, in my opinion. Said by Carl Ian Pelayo. True. Philippines is 2 team, yeah. Philippines has Echo and Blacklist. Is there any other country that also has 2 teams? And why do we have 2 PH teams? Ooh. What up, Yosef? What up? Viva Argentina! Strider hear you. X Hayabusa. Oh, I know Strider hear you. Heard that Hororo-chan is in Philippines, so why don't you try and meet up with him? You two guys are my favorite ML content creator. I'm shy. Hey Elgin, did Moonton send you something for M4? Yeah, we haven't opened it though. We're gonna do an unboxing video soon. Ganda ng fig ni Bea. Ooh, really? Is Bea... Oh, here it is. We're actually looking at it right now. I would have chosen a bit thicker. I would have made her a bit more thicker. Elgin is... Yeah. I'm shy personally, man. I don't speak like this in person. I just go like, yes. No. Okay. Do you like Gosu General? Yeah, I think those guys are a very hard worker. 20k? It seems easier getting tiers in this M4 pass. Yeah, definitely. That's why I think M4 is worth it. M4 pass. If you will choose the next M5 skin, who will it be? It's got to be Hilda with the Sailor Moon skin. Hilda, Sailor Moon skin. Elgin too buff to be shy. I'm shy in person, man. Really though. Hope there's no deja vu with Echo match today. Why? What happened to the last Echo? I am so outdated. I shouldn't, right? I mean, it's my job, but... God dang it. Everyday content. Elgin, have you tried Indian food? If any, what food? Yeah, I have tried Indian food. I love it. I goddamn love Indian food, especially when I'm drunk. I mean, after I'm done drinking. Because I used to work I went to the US before. I worked there for like 1.5 years. I did tons of work on New York. And there's lots of Indian restaurants in NY. So whenever I'm done with my work or done after drinking, I would hit the Indian food. I don't know what the heck I was eating. I don't know what it was called. But I freaking loved it, man. It's just... The spices are different. There's so many goddamn spices. Bruh, shut down, bud. Have you played with Jess Bow Limit? Not yet. I have not yet played with Jess No Limit. Elgin, are you Elgit? I think so. Meow me, Elgin. What does meow... How do I see a lot of people asking that. Meow me, Elgin. How do I exactly do that? How do I meow a person? What's the best Indian food you like and you can recommend? I don't know, man. When I was when I was eating in Indian restaurants, I would just point my fingers on the menu. I don't know what I ate, but everything was good. Also Thai food, Indian food, Thai food. Well, the U.S. Chinese food is actually different from the actual Chinese food, because there's an Americanized Chinese food, which is not the real Chinese food, but it tastes good though. Di ako pinapansin ni Idol. Janu Mato Vlog, what's up? Biryani, oh god damn it. I love biryani rice. Are you Pinoy? Yep, we're Pinoy. Elgin, do you think will be the third in... Who do you think will be in the third set of the KOF skin line? I don't know. Who else is left on the KOF? I want to see the fat guy on KOF. What's the fat guy's name on KOF? First step is to be a cat and then meow. That's a bit hard to do. Which team do you support? Like I said, we're from PH, so usually blacklist. But like I said, I love seeing underdogs win. It keeps more stuff interesting. I would really rather see an underdog with no name suddenly winning the ranks. That's why I was a bit excited for the RRQ Brazil, because that was their first debut match on the M4, and they won 2 wins, but sadly they lost on this one. I love biryani too naman. I know, right? But biryani rice is expensive. I tried checking out how to make biryani rice, and those long-ass rice, long-grained rice, they're freaking expensive as compared to the normal rice, so I will just eat my normal rice. Changa vs. Franco. Have you tried any Japanese food? I think most of us have tried Japanese food. A lot of us have tried Japanese food. Hey Elgin, say Ligma. Ligma balls. Elgin, have you been to Myanmar? Not yet. I would love to. I had some Myanmar friends before when I was in US, because in New York, there's really a lot of mixed race. Everyone's there. It's actually hard to tell what person you're talking to in New York, because it's hard to tell. Everyone's there. You don't know if it's Chinese. Us Filipino guys is actually more often confused with Mexicans, because Filipinos in NY looks more a bit like Mexicans rather than the Asian part, right? Man, visit Bhutan. Bhutan? Oh god, Myanmar is in military coup. Sad I live in. Really, that's so bad. It's really sad to see. It's really sad to see political issues getting on our way on just enjoying games. Like in India, a lot of games are banned in India, right? And those games are banned for a political reason and not just for. Why the break are so long? I know, right? This break should get shorter. Elgin, did you ever try singing? Your voice looks so relaxing. Nah, I can't sing, man. I don't. I have to be like. I think even if I'm mega drunk, I will still not sing. Elgin, can you say that's all for this video? Stay safe and thank you for watching. Can you say that's all for this video and stay safe and thank you for watching? Okay. Share your thoughts in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching. Do you have gay friends? I have a lot of gay friends, especially when I was in college. Things are more fun with gay friends. I love them. What's the meaning of MENA? Middle East, North Africa. Middle East, North Africa. Abdul Hasib, what's up? I'm tier 3 in M4. Can I make it to... Nah, man. Tier 3, tier 33. Can you make it in time to 75? I don't think so, bro. Unless you spend. Elgin, anime character. I can, I rebel. Elgin voice. Elgin, what I want India teams to participate in. I know, right? It's so why? Why? It will be great to see India also participating in M5. I mean, it's good. I mean, what was the last game that actually had a lot of teams, a lot of people active in the Southeast Asia this much? Right? I mean, they had other games before, but it was not as hype as ML. So it's fun seeing a lot of other cultures, other countries, all mashing it up in the super chats whenever we have the M tournaments. Although I hear it's a bit toxic in the official. I kinda took a pic in the official ML live stream on the M4. A lot. They were saying the Valley is from Indonesia. They were going the Valley in Indonesia pride. I was like, what's happening right now? What's your thoughts on Todak team? Todak team looks strong, man. Todak team looks strong. Yo, thank you, Sweet Soul Review. Can you whip that nay? Elgin, can you whip that nay? I can't, man. My dignity. If there was actually a Japanese anime on MLBB, who will be the protagonist? Probably Cho. Excuse me, bruh. You excuse, I'm not your bruh. Todak and Falcon. Ooh, yeah, Todak and Falcon. I love how Falcon just pulled the rug out of everyone. Pulled the rug under. What? Anong season ka nagsimula, Elgin? I forgot, but Ruby just came out when we started MLBB. I think after Ruby, it was Moskov. No, I did not see the tiebreaker event last night. I thought the freaking game was over. On the Falcon Blacklist first match, I thought the match was over because that's usually how much games they had each day. I didn't heard of any tiebreaker. I was freaking sleeping. I was snoring when the tiebreaker was playing, man. Biggest noob, what's up? What's up, G? Coffee Idol. I didn't know there was a tiebreaker game. That was an exciting part. Was the matches good anyway, or was all of them way one-sided? Man, Falcon beat Blacklist twice. So I think that says a lot. It's different if they beat them once, but they beat them twice. Also, I heard some of the guys saying that the Blacklist coach said they said that the Blacklist coach said that they intentionally lost. I don't know, man, but that sounds... But who knows, but... that sounds too risky to be... Is it true though? Did the coach really said that? Shout out Christina Dalisay. Oh my god, Dalisay. Immortality. Christina Dalisay. You will live long. Do you have tips for Moscow players? Oh, they increase Moscow's range, right? Lower bracket lock. I know that Franco Naomi was lit. I know. Kinda sounds sus. But I don't know, man. Honestly speaking, it sounds sus. But who knows? We're just the normal guys. Oh yeah. Is it hot there, Elgin? Not really, because it's raining a lot. Love from India. People's reaction, what's up? You must rewatch the Falcon Blacklist match. You will be shocked. Was that the second game? I heard it was also one-sided. Dang. What team are you supporting? I really love to Really? The matches were so interesting last night. God dang it. I didn't know. Regrets. I'm gonna comment Elgin on the stream. Tell me if they show it in audience comment. Yes, imagine getting post from a few days. What? A few days later that Naomi... Oh, no, no. The double flicker? Man, there's so many issues. Okay, perhaps to M4. There's so many issues on M4. The the hype on the valley, Hoon going to the valley, what the blacklist coach just said, the double flicker, and the underdogs. Now ko lang nalaman. Yep, we're from PH. Ah, man. Someone should have messaged me. Wake up, god dang it. Namaste means hello in Hindi language in India. Namaste. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. There's best part of... Oh yeah, there's no pausing. We have not yet seen a single pause. Props. Technical support improving. No pausing. How much more experience can we... I'm not sure. Ooh. Future is here dating AI. 84% match. Are you really sure? If I click that, will I get the GF? 84% match. I will click you. No, I will actually put user in tab. Elgin, can you shout out that game is starting once that fight start for me? I have chicken on the oven and I'm also making tea. So I'm gonna list it to audio. What? Gato kawaii. What the heck? Game is starting. Once the fight start for me, I have chicken on the oven and I'm also making tea. So I'm gonna list it to audio. Man, what are you drinking, bro? Whatever you're hitting, let me hit as well. Elgin, are you meta? I'm not meta. How many teams for the top bracket? So far, we still have 4. Right now, the Falcon, Onyx, Todak, and Blacklist. Those 4 teams are the ones on the upper bracket right now. And we still have 4 more slots. On the upper bracket, it's actually going to be Falcon and Onyx who's going to fight. Todak still has no one to match. Blacklist is still no one fighting. But Falcon and Onyx is the one who's going to be fighting for the next upper bracket. The other slots are still being decided. It's still going to be decided on this day 4. Do you think Onyx Esports can win this? Do you miss Ice Cream Guy? I'm not sure. I like Chanel because of his intro. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, Elgin Channel. When is Hilda material? Shout out to Miranda Jan Machu B. What's up? Jan Machu B Miranda. Andyan pala si Yawi. Kala ko di ma... Oh, Yawi's there right now? He didn't play yesterday though. Let Kyrie get his sling. I know, right? Kyrie with his sling. Do you watch Paulol, Elgin? I saw some of his videos before. Paulol. Kuya Paulol. Do you think they should ban Kyrie's Ling more? Ling is the comfort pick for Kyrie, right? Cheater Yawi? Oh my gosh. Janu Motovlog. Are they going to ban Ling for Kyrie? We're not sure. We're not sure how these guys are gonna... Oh, who's the next match anyway? Just some random guy. Shout out. Do you miss Blue Panda? I guess so, because Blue Panda was one of the... Blue Panda used to be the top ML YouTuber, right? He had the most subs, most views before. Even before me and Hororo-chan, Blue Panda was already there together with Doggy. There were a group of guys with friends. I saw Doggy before going with Gemic and other guys going to Indonesia or Singapore, I think. And I was still not starting YouTube back then. I was just watching them. I was like, oh my god, look at their life. Is that the life of a YouTuber? They just go travel together with other YouTubers on hotels. Will I experience that? Sadly, I have not yet experienced that. For some reason, we have not yet experienced that. Do you know Hororo-chan? I don't know Hororo-chan in person, but I know him in YouTube. Do you like black coffee? Yes, black coffee for the win. Black coffee doesn't wake you up that much though. Black coffee, I mean, it's the coffee that wakes you up. It's the sugar that keeps you up. So you actually need sugar on your black coffee. If you want to wake up. It's better with sugar if you want to wake up longer. Coffee wakes you up. Sugar keeps you up. Do you watch Shinmen Takezo? Yeah, Shinmen Takezo is great. Also his ultra fast, very fast speed guide. I forgot. Ano mangyari sa Burn X Flash? Construction in the background, yeah. Sorry guys. There's a JJKX MLBB collab. I'm not sure. That's been cancelled, right? Are they still going with it? Coffee makes you go hype mode. Are you going to Indonesia to watch? Sadly, I can't. How much money do you need to go into Indonesia? OT versus Echo. Oh no, it's just Mena. I thought it's the Valley. OT TV. I got confused. So it's just Occupy Thrones from MENA, Middle East, North Africa against Echo. By the way, let's check their scores. These guys are on group. Echo is on group C. 1-0 on Echo. Occupy Thrones 0-2. MENA, come on guys. I would love to see MENA win. MENA is on 0-2. Echo is 1-0. 1 win, 0 losses for Echo. MENA, come on MENA. You can do it. MENA is 0-2. 0 win, 2 losses. Fighting. Do you watch ML Guide, Elgin? Do you know Betowski? Yeah, I know Betowski. Again, not personally. I have not met any other YouTubers personally before. Yo, people's reaction. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate it. Echo na yan, yeah. All things end. Are they going to bring back the web event? I am not sure. I know Betowski. I think we've chatted before. I see VY gaming a lot on advanced server. That's how few the players are in advanced server. I mean, what are the chances of me and VY seeing each other in the match? I've played with him a lot in advanced server, and I always check. Oh, it's actually him. It's his official channel. What are the chances? Not yet. It's almost starting. Echo versus MENA. OT, Occupy Thrones. MENA means it's Middle East, North Africa. Do you have a plan to become an analyst or shoutcaster? Probably, if given a chance. If given the chance, and if we feel we're good enough, we can go shoutcast for the... Can we be friends in-game, Elgin? You can add me. But there's actually a lot of people adding me. I can't check on who you are. Which teams are you expecting to fight for the M4 title? To be honest, I am not sure anymore, man. To be honest, I am not sure anymore who will be the fighting for the finals on the M4. It's good that we don't know. Right? it's it's just group stage right now, but we're already having doubts on who will be the guys on the finals. Try shoutcasting the next game, please. I am bad with shoutcasting. I go. Oh wait, I'm bad at shoutcasting. Like so much stuff already happened, and I'm just like, what? Someone died. Plot twist: Shinmen Takezo is your brother. Probably my long lost brother that I don't know about. Who's best caster according to? I think Mirko. Mirko the caster is really good. Because one of the things about being a good caster is, you can speak fast, but understandable. Because some of them just, I think Mirko is a very good shoutcaster. Do you know Kazuki? Yeah, Kazuki was here on day 1. Kazuki visited the... Nope, not yet Wolf Toxic. Kairi can keep his team till the final. Do you think Kairi can keep carrying his team till the final? I'm not sure, but it's a team effort. Maybe if Kairi has a bad game, his teammates will cover for him. It's a 5-man team. Can you shout out Makoy? Shout out to Makoy. That's my cousin's name. Who will you vote if Echo Blacklist will fight? If Echo and Blacklist will fight, I will go for Echo. Like I said, it's good whenever there's new guys at the throne. Makes things more interesting and exciting. Do you know Mutal Aldos? Nah, not yet. No Yawi again? Ooh. You should podcast with other YouTubers. Will be fun to watch. Elgin, pogi mo pala parang ako. Uy, John F. Rentelan. John F. Rentilan. Your last name is familiar. Daddy JP time. Daddy JP time. Elgin, shout out. Lansky Welson, what's up? Again, guys, once the draft pick starts, we're gonna shut up so that we can check out how these pro guys... Ooh, snap, everyone's going for Echo, which is understandable. Mena has not yet won any matches, and there was some issues. I saw some people from Mena saying that it should be Akatsuki that's representing Mena right now and not OT. But issues is... Oh, snap, everyone's on Echo. Again, it will be amazing to see if Mena... OT, Occupy Thrones, wins this. What? Is it Mina or Mena? What the heck? The casters are confusing me. Last time they said Mena. Now it's Mina. Let's go for Mina then. Elgin, play M5 when? I probably can't. We don't have the skills for M5. These pro guys play more than 8 hours per day. We do a lot of edits. It's like 60% video editing and animation, 40% playing. You are saying it correct. Ivan. Elgin, can you please say, Ivan, you still need to learn a lot in MLBB? Okay, maybe you're trolling your friend. Okay. Ivan, you still need to learn a lot in MLBB. Shout out, Carl Luis Amabao. Greetings from Thailand, Louis Manuel. Louis Manuel, what's up? Again, guys, once the draft pick starts, we're gonna shut our mouth so that you guys, we can learn how they think on this draft picks. Lord Malik? Not really. Go Echo. Can you say Lord? Come on, man, Mina. Okay, to be honest, most of the guys said Mina did a bad job on the last M3. So hopefully, man, I know Echo is my home country, but I really want to see Mina do better on this M4 events. Con, I'm sorry for ignoring you, Con. North Africa. Greetings from Azerbaijan. Daddy LG, what's up, Japanese name? Because ML is starting to get famous in Middle East, North Africa. So if they start doing good in the M4 tournaments, ML there is gonna get more popular. So hopefully, they do better. Maybe they just have the jitters, because this is a different team. This is a different team from the last M3. Last M3 it was the Akatsuki. Mia Khalifa. Let's go Echo. Yeah, Falcon is on fire. Falcon is on fire. Okay, here we go. Let's move our goddamn face. Okay, we're gonna shut up now. Enjoy the match, guys.
Go on the blue side, Occupy Thrones on the red. Some of the bands already coming out here. That's the Kai, the Faramis is taken out by Echo. Occupy Thrones so far with a
Frostmark.
1-1.
Shout out to Frostmorn from Samar. Ooh.
Gold lane option here for Benny Cutie specifically.
They just hate Benny. They don't want Benny to play these marksmen, but hey, you're seeing Echo right now. Their
There it
bands
is.
are like, hey, Maro, we saw what you did up
Yeah.
against Araki Hoshi. It was pretty impressive. So we'll respect it now with the Franco band. The Akai and the Faramis is also respect, right? Especially the Akai, because we've seen that Leo really likes to play the Akai. He's played it 2 times, I believe, in 2 of their games, so 100%.
And he's been playing very well, especially in that retribution department, particularly against Araki Hoshi. He was able to win the vast majority, if not all, of the retribution battles, because even when the Lord or mutual objective was secured by Araki Hoshi, it wasn't on Albert. So it's a very interesting situation, but of course, if they want to go for something more aggressive, having a tank in the jungle can work. A more aggressive tank, though, will be preferable.
I feel like this could be an Eve first pick if they want to go that route. We've seen, the performance so far, and pretty much everybody playing Eve, how well it's been. There it is, right? We've seen
good.
the Sanji,
Very good.
the outplay potential, and look at that win rate. That was 70% win rate so far for this Eve.
Sanji's probably feeling confident, man. I mean, do you remember the last time he played Yves?
Yeah.
Solo killed Lemon in the mid lane. Why not? Just pick it up again. But from Occupy Thrones, they pick up the Kaja and the Fredrin. Very fast draft, however. Echo instantly respond to the draft with the Yuzong pick, which is going to be really good because it basically says, hey, Occupy Thrones. Now, you can pick whatever you want in the back line. We'll have 2 members that can constantly dive towards that back line, and one can even kick you back to the team.
And keep in mind the wave clear available right here. Yves, Cho, and Yuzong. That's a lot of dominant laning, and that's a lot of lane pressure that Occupy Thrones need to deal with before they can even attempt to go for a pickoff. The final pick will be a Valentina, but given the circumstances here, I'm not sure how well this will do.
This is reminiscent of Echo's draft when they played RQ,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I know you're nodding over here too. You saw it happening, so I'm wondering if those last 2 picks are something similar here. It would be great if Occupy Thrones can maybe focus on those bands and not let that happen to be the same draft. But already looking at this matchup here as well, between the 2 gold laners, we've got Carry for Benny Cutie, and we've got the Leslie pick here. Now, I feel like, this is, the stats are there, but still, Leslie is a force to be reckoned with if she is allowed to get to the point where she is popping off of that true damage, able to get to the late game here. But one crucial thing is Occupy Thrones need to be able to get there, right? If they can get to the late
Shout out to Mia Khalifa, whoever you are.
Leslie here, right? But if they want to roll with that, then that is a great option. But like you said, Arashi, Valentina still a highly picked hero, but still we saw the same thing, right? The struggle of Lemon when he was playing against Sanji, trying to get the right ultimates, and then even when he couldn't, Echo did such a good job at holding those ultimates off, right? Staying so far away that it was so difficult to utilize the IMU ultimate for Valentina. And I feel like that is going to be a similar case here for this matchup.
On top of that, right, Sanji's also just a very oppressive mid laner. On this heave, constantly just poking, clearing, and rotating. Super fast rotations coming in. And sometimes he even splits with JP. JP goes to one lane, and Sanji rotates to the other. There's no weak side of the map in a lot of Echo games because of that dynamic. And now, we're seeing the last bans come through from both Occupy and Echo. It's the Hayabusa.
What? Mia Khalifa is an adult film star, said by Norel. Really?
A Lapu
God
pick,
dang,
which
I didn't know
basically
that.
means that the Fredrin will go to the jungle for Occupy Thrones and for Echo. Now, what do they want to go for? It's still an assassin that they want to go for Carl TZ, or now that you mentioned he's a veteran, he's been playing a lot more utility junglers.
If he goes for utility, it has benefit here, considering that they have a
Martis.
very significant backline. But exactly, if they want to be a threat for the backline of Occupy Thrones in those later stages of the game as well, they need something that can dive in. Because for now, it does look very solid. So many melee or short-range heroes on the side of Occupy Thrones, and they have to walk through all the crowd control on the side of Echo. It's not looking very
Lancelot?
promising.
Lancelot?
almost.
Man, yeah. Nice was just saying to me.
Yeah, I was wondering what's going on there.
He said Lancelot, but he did not. Yeah, you just.
I meant Ling.
Yeah.
You,
Oh yeah,
you
my
misread.
bad. My bad.
Links a lot.
Links a lot.
Links a lot. That
Links
works
a lot
too.
and Herod. Man, all right. So looking at it, honestly, in terms of damage, they've gone it down, right? It's a multi-dimensional draft in that department. They are going to be dealing physical and magical damage, and there's a lot of that. So it's going to be hard for Occupy Thrones to really, build defensively, respecting that kind of damage coming in. Final pick, Beatrix.
Beatrix.
Win rate.
This is the thing though. We've seen this before, right? If they give up that real world manipulation to the Valentina here from Occupy Thrones, hey, we've got the Herod. We'll Zombin force in.
Who do you think has the better draft pick?
Going for here. So it also kind of counterplays around having that ultimate available to you.
And on a Beatrix, it's a tough situation when you're dealing with a Yuzong, man. You need some protection, but as it stands, there's only one.
Here we go. Go, Mina. Get that first win, Mina. I know a lot of you guys are going for Echo though, but like I said, man, I want to see Mina do good.
Does not get decimated.
Yeah, I mean, these are all great points here. We've seen the lineups for both of these teams. We've got the crowd being hyped up as well. We can hear them behind us, and that is from Occupy Thrones corner, and they're getting ready to go in this second match of the day. Again, crucial match here for Occupy Thrones and Echo ahead of them, but we're going to be jumping into the land of Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match number 2, Echo Philippines and Occupy Thrones.
Ooh. Again, I don't know, man. Now that you mentioned it, Arashi, the caster curse, right? The talent prediction curse right
Gonna
now.
jinx it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of jinxing the last 2 days, man. So we'll see if Echo can break that curse or if Occupy Throne just gets that momentum, that buff from the curse.
Right, to be fair, on a Ling right here, there's still a lot of crowd control available to just shut him down completely. Divine Judgment, the taunts coming in from Leo, the Terrify coming in from Fury as well. There are options to play around with, but I really feel that there is no, it's a certain case that Gado will have a very difficult time.
Maro, though, already forced to flicker early on here. Fury 77 rotates, again, helping his roamer out, but without that flicker early on, there's not much that he loses. Maro's looking for a cheeky steal. He doesn't get it, but he does get level 2.
Playing with danger there, but Maro, he's going to stick around. He doesn't have the flicker, but early enough that it shouldn't really be too bad of a situation. Now that first turtle that does come up, you'll probably see Echo make a beeline for it and then force probably Occupy Thrones to try to contest that, or they just give it away and stay a little bit safer, right? Early game, try not to let that snowball get out of hand here from Echo, which we've seen them do before, and just allow yourself to build up here for Occupy Thrones. Look at the focus on the bottom side, though. They're going to be looking here for Benny Cutie, looking for a moment. Leo's going to go down.
Yeah, he tries his best to just look for just a CC there, but again, it's not really going to hit for now. Benny's actually going to be able to win out in that trade against Gado, too. So that rotation towards the bottom lane, not really achieving anything at all. It's actually going to be Echo who utilizes that and punishes Occupied Thrones for revealing themselves in the bottom lane without getting anything. And Echo are controlling the turtle side now with the turtle spawning.
Occupy Thrones, and I mean, it's not a bad move to try and go for the other side of the map, because let's be real, in the early game, trying to contest Echo with all this crowd control, all these AoE abilities, it's gonna be a bit foolish of an attempt unless they can get some crazy pick-off. So they go for the play on the gold lane. As you said, Mirko, it's unfortunate they were unable to get anything, not even the turret gold. So for Echo,
Yo, Mr. Tentacles, thank you for the donation. 40 bucks. Thank you for the donation, Mr. Tentacles. Oh, god dang it. Show. Killing. Oh, snap. Never mind. Thank you for the donation, Mr. Tentacles, saying, can Show be the most popular roamer in M4? Well, we're seeing a lot of Show. Almost most of the games they have show on it.
There's no flicker available here. Gatto's got to be careful. That's why we see Morrow making his way too. But he should be careful.
Walks up, gets knocked up, and that's first blood over to Benny QT.
He had the information, right? You called it as well, Mirko. Flicker was down. They played around that, and now they also gave that kill to Benny Cutie, right? He's running that Herathon gold lane, has the mystery shop here. So the scaling there is going to be in his favor. It's going to make it really hard for Gatto.
Way the Dragon and Divine Judgment locking Carl TZ down, and it's Maru who picks up a kill. But look who's here, all the way from the XP lane. Sanford with the Petrify, getting Leo petrified as well to pick up a double kill as Hulk rotates over to the mid lane with a Ring of Fire. He's angry. Sanji's gonna be caught. Stunned up. Hulk picks up a kill and trades it back. But somewhere it's still Echo who has the better trade.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash coming in. That's a lot of damage that they can't ignore. And at least until later on, when they have some more items to deal with, this is what that Lapu Lapu can do. The Yuzong is a dangerous threat to the backline, but so is the Lapu Lapu. And in a way, a lot more dynamic as well.
Way the Dragon by Fury 77, stealing it away. Just canceling out the engage or the pick potential that JP was looking for.
Yeah, I mean, you have to constantly be worried if you are Echo about the Divine Judgment pickoffs, which we've seen Morrow do, right? He's going to constantly press that situation in favor for Occupy Thrones. That's the tool they have, and they're doing it here.
Morrow with Divine Judgment, the flicker. JP does the same, and he brings Gatto back. The Spawn Force was popped in, and the Mure's Passion is not enough to take Benny down. It wasn't even enough to take him low. Echo get the turtle too, and it is a disaster for Occupy Thrones. Echo right now controlling the game, 2.3k gold lead.
It's a 2v3 outplay on the back of JP, just really identifying who he needs to kick under the turret, and I think that would just benefit them so much. Benny Cutie now 2-0. He has the mystery shop as well, so he'll be scaling a lot quicker than I think Occupy Thrones might expect. And on Harith, that's going to be very difficult because, again, we've mentioned it already, the lack of crowd control from the side of Occupy Thrones will be an issue in that mid game.
JP, again, just so lethal on this Cho. Gets the way the Dragon down onto Leo. JP's going to be caught low, but that's going to be called TZ, who jumps in with the time of the blades. Also has the follow-up from the Zaman Force from Benny. Fury 77 forced to flicker out, and Echo, it's just Echo everywhere.
Morrow, though, he's still holding on to the Divine Judgment, but they give it the recall here. That's the thing, right? I mean, I feel like if you're Occupy Thrones, you've already tried a lot here in the bottom side. Gatto, unfortunately, is 0-3. He is falling behind in terms of farm and everything else and itemization, so it makes it even harder for him. And that's why you see Echo, right? They know this weak point here, and they're going to keep pressing it until at least they get that tier 1. And that's what we see even JP doing here. But let's take a look at the items on how this is all resulted out. Rashi.
Right, I mean, it's such a high-paced game. Benny Cutie at this point has a Feather Heaven and the Divine Glaive, so a lot of damage and a lot of DPS, not just burst damage, but actually he's going to be walking into a bit of a trap, but JP turns it around yet again.
With the way the Dragon, but it's going to be Maru who finds the Divine Judgment onto Benny, who's able to actually pop their Zaman Force, looking for a trade. It's just JP who gets taken down in the mid lane. Sanji flickers forward. Hulk's going to be taken down with a basic attack. The fade away from Sanji.
I like to call that the athletic flicker, right? Because so we've seen Sanji do that how many times now? He flickers in, gets someone really low, and then it's literally one auto attack for the kill.
It's down to the wire with these players, man. It's unfortunate for Occupy Thrones. They get a small victory, but now, without the mid lane turret, Echo can extend their pressure into the jungle, and now it thought that Gatto was having a difficult time. Leo will start feeling that pressure as well, but look at the play.
JP, again, finding Morrow. That's going to be the real world inflation popped in. JP going to be chunked there as Leo jumps in, looking for that red trade. Does not get it. It's still JP. Wow!
JP doing everything here, and that is the zoning potential that Echo has. We talk a lot about the range differential. Having a real-world manipulation means that they can do things like this.
That's the Tempest of Blades, knocking Morrow up. Carl TZ styling here in the game. 9-3 for Echo as Benny actually moves forward. Fury's gonna be taken low, taken down to the mega kill. Sanford jumps in, the way the Dragon is there too, and that's the passive. It's all just fadeaways and pure style from Echo.
On the shoulders of Daddy JP,
Daddy
we're
JP.
seeing Echo just make play after play here. It's 6.5k now, almost 8 minutes into the game, And this is tough, right? If you're Occupy Thrones, like I was saying, Gato, that gold lane, who you hope that you have available to come online for the late game, is not going to be there anytime soon. BOD just being picked up here 8 minutes in.
And keep in mind, Carl TZ, he is doing something we've seen before, the killing spree on that link. So he is out for blood. And Benny Cutie, already a Holy Crystal at 8 minutes? What? That is a lot of damage. And as we mentioned already, Gato will not be having a good time at all. So much damage, so much range from Sanji, but also all the dive coming in from the rest of the 4 players from Echo Philippines.
Right now, focus on the top side. They're going to get that tier 2. All in the meantime, waiting 30 seconds for that next Lord to come up here. Again, at this point, this is a massive lead for Echo Philippines. Occupy Throne's going to be forced to find any pick they could potentially get here. But now you're going to see even the pressure for that purple buff. If it comes up, Conceal Play going to come out. Nothing committed just yet. But Occupy Thrones trying to turtle up here on the tier 2. Meanwhile, Echo just trying to buy time for that next Lord, for the first Lord of the game to come up.
Again, right? Echo, they got the lead. They're not really going to go for these crazy engages because they don't need to. It's unnecessary, right? They already have control over most of the map right now. They can just constantly be playing around with the Lord, forcing Occupy Thrones to walk out of the base. And when they do so, that 7.4k gold lead speaks for itself.
And you can still abuse the fact that Carl TZ is just so mobile. He is still getting resources right now, but JP turns it around.
Where the Dragon, but Divine Judgment comes in. That's going to be JP taken down, but the backline's going to be targeted down by Sanford. And Benny QT with his Mon Force. 1-for-1, Roamer for gold. It's Echo who takes the better trade once again. Leo going to be able to taunt Sanji up. Maro's going to be taken low. Carl TZ jumping in. Maro flickering out of the real world equation. The Appraiser's Wrath was so close to getting Sanji, but he's still here. He calculated that one. Flickers out to safety. Occupy Thrones have lost their jungler.
Echo is on a mission right now, and they understand that Gato is part of their win condition. We saw that Sanford was able to actually get on top of multiple members earlier in that fight, but he ignores everyone and heads straight for Gato. That is dedication. That is a man of focus, determination, and sheer will.
JP is a man of violence. Oh, but there's another kick. Sanford, they're going to be targeted by Hulk as he smashes towards the back line, but Gato just gets melted down by Carl TZ. What is he supposed to do? You just can't, withstand that damage anymore, man.
I mean, 10,000k at this point, right? 10 minutes in.
10,000k,
that's a lot of gold.
10,000k, that is a lot of gold. And they're marching, right? I mean, you got to handle this Lord, Occupy Thrones. That's the question. Can they even hold on this long enough?
They have so much high ground damage as well coming in from Echo Philippines, and I can't help but feel like Occupy need to play a bit more defensively, but Echo won't let it happen.
JP again with an engage, but will be caught, but Sanford finds the Petrify onto 3, the Furious Dive onto 2, and a kill on Gato. Mid lane base are going to be taken down now by Echo as they're looking to end the game. Benny just styling with his Mon Force under the base, under everything. Leo is still not able to find a kill. It's a legendary by Benny, and it's Echo who are...
Man, just a different level by Echo. Way different level from OT. Probably next, still on lower bracket. Mina still has a chance if they win on the lower bracket. But goddamn, Echo, 2-0. 2 wins, 0 losses. As for the Mina OT, it's 0 win, 3 losses. Hopefully though, they still have a chance on the lower bracket. Who knows, right? But Echo, man, goddamn. Echo is just hot. Well, way too one-sided anyways. Maybe the next game will be a bit more exciting. Let's go check out the next game. It's actually the next game. I actually have that. Okay. I can't find it. So there you go. Echo doing easy job on OT. Cho, right? Cho. Idol Elgin, can I add you in ML? I'm not sure, Sorrento, Peraldo. A lot of the guys are actually adding me in ML and I can't specify which ones I'm gonna accept. because I don't know your IGNs, and really there's tons of requests on our account, so I'm not sure if. Okay, do you want to listen to the caster?
Work out really well. So you end up focusing on those marksman picks, and then you just have a hell of a time anyway because you're going against a mage in the gold lane, and it's just tough, right? And even with Maro, like when he got those divine judgments, unfortunately he was pulling someone to kill the teammate. Like that's the point of how
true.
disparity the gold here in the itemization was. But let's take a closer look at the items here, Arashi.
Taking a look right, the items, Gato. It's so sad. He only has a Blade of Despair. He wasn't allowed to play that game. He has the second lowest amount of gold in the game. Maro is the one in that position, but he has a Radiant Armor to try and mitigate the poke damage because, of course, Sanji is just so proactive. He went
You're
for-
proactive.
Hey, thanks, man. I mean, I tried my best, but Sanji was trying even harder. He has the Enchanted Talisman. He has
agree.
all the
I heard that it was supposed to be a different team that was to represent Mina, not OT. Not sure. Again, chismis. No, Cho got enough nerf already. Don't nerf Cho. Is mage meta possible? There's a lot of mages meta right now. Valentina. They got Eve. Farsa is even being picked a lot. Harit. Yo, Mr. Tentacles. Thank you again for the $40. Would love to see Cho in Emperor Champion skin. Ooh, that will be a lot of people. I swear, a lot of people will be happy if it's Cho that gets the M4 skin. I think because Cho is one of the old school heroes. I think right now on the metas, Cho is the oldest hero, right? Cho right now is the oldest hero. They got Valentina, Lapu-Lapu, Beatrix, Fredrin, Kaja, Yuzong. Yep, definitely. Cho is the oldest hero that's being used in the meta right now. God dang, Cho. Props to Cho. Is Mage Gold Lane meta now? I'm not sure. Again, guys, I think it's a different gameplay if you have a 5-man team as opposed to going solo queue. I think the gameplay is really gonna be different. That's why you're seeing some of the mages go gold lane. It's really 5-man team play is really different when you go solo queue. Because there's so many factors when you're a 5-man team. The calls, your usual plays that you do. 0 turret damage. Cho too good. No! Don't nerf Cho! How young is this guy? How old is Sanford? Sanford? Almost got named Sanderford. Do you play MLA? Nah, I don't play. I used to play MLA. Not anymore though. They have good animations. 16. What? He's 16? Man, my daughter is almost 16. Should have just forced her to play ML. Bring me some money. 16, goddamn. How much are you earning at 16 years old? How much are you earning, Sanford? 16 years old. I think 15. I should have forced my daughter to play ML and master ML. Probably she could have brought home some bacon. Give me cash. Offspring. Offspring. Give me cash. True old man skin. Elgin's daughter in M5 confirmed. Kid playing Wisey. Asian parent. Give me money. Work for me. Kids, I made you. No, that's not how we think, okay? I know a lot of parents do that though. How old are you, Elgin? We're 36. Yes, a white beard and white hair. Me and my cat watching you, Elgin. Oh snap! You have a cool cat. Nah, my kids don't play. My kids doesn't even touch ML. They play other games. The traitors. 36 is my lucky number. I have a Dachshund dog. I can't keep pets, man. I want to have pets, but I can't have pets. I already have 4 kids. I can barely survive. Can't add pets. F for Elgins. Your kids are good kids? I don't know. They're good kids, I guess. They're weird though. Especially my second child. My second child is super weird. The girl. My second child is the one who joined the corn group, the corn Facebook group, wherein people only talk about corn. You can only chat corn, 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 and they keep on sharing pictures of corn. Like, what the hell is wrong with this? Never mind. Second childs are always weird. I know, right? Johannes Sangalang, what's up? Johannes Sangalang. Even if they are naughty kids, friends who still have. Yeah. Super normal for me, I guess. Really? It's always the middle, bro. I know, right? It's always the middle child. Naughty Nana. Adopt me. You will not want me as your parent, man. No, my kids do not touch ML. Can you say Riley Solos? Riley Solos? Oh, Riley plays. Aren't you? Are you from Discord? Riley Solos. Will you publish the votes, Elgin? Which votes? The polls? Damn, I'm also the second child. Mesa Fasiha. Yeah, my that second child is 12 and she has already finished the whole Breaking Bad season and she's now starting on Better Call Saul. I was like, what the heck are you watching? You should be watching cartoons. You should be watching Cocomelon right now. Instead, you're watching Walter White and Jesse Pink cook meth. God dang, kid. Where did I go wrong? And here, this is the worst part. This is the worst part ever. She eats Kit Kat, not the usual way, right? Eating Kit Kat chocolate, you usually, right? No, she tears the package and then bites it like a burger. I was like, where did I go wrong? I know, right? She's watching. Now she's on Better Call Saul, watching how Mike and and Gus, watching how Mike and Gus Fring started their empire. Kid, what's your plan, man? To each their own, Elgin. I know. Did she call Saul though? This guy looks. I do. Walter, you put your. Do you have a brother or sis? I have a brother, Anod. I think you never went the wrong way because you never started. Another thing, the way she eats shrimps. The way you eat shrimps in PH is you usually tear off the skin. Again, she eats it like it's a burger. Also crabs. The way you eat crabs, you take away the shell and everything, right? She eats it whole. She eats the goddamn crab whole. Even I can't do that. I fear for the kid's future. How's Donnie doing? Johannes. Oh, Johannes, you're that guy. You know Julie and May, right? Johannes? You follow our vlog? Bro, crab shell is plastic. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where I went wrong. Yeah, she's definitely. She is not wasting food. I guess I'm proud on that part. Still, watching Better Call Saul. Yo, Japan Lorimbam, thank you. Happy streaming, bro. You eat Kit Kat the same as her? Man, what's wrong with you guys? Eat it like eat it like the rest of us. They cause indigestion too. Your kid is unstoppable at this point. Elgin, are you a male or female? We're male. We have nuts. She's Sonny Baudelaire. Oh my god, I love you watching that. What's the title again? Unfortunate turn of events. Was that the title? Sonny Baudelaire. I love that show. I read that actually. Naila, what's up? You give me you give me Kit Kat and I'll eat it properly. Okay, I'll adapt you, man. Yes. Have you been in Ohio, Elgin? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, the series of unfortunate events. Yeah. Who thought of that, man? Elgin responds most cursed comments. Elgin, maybe your kids are built differently. My other kids are fine. It's just that middle kid who... I don't know, man. Do you watch PBA? Nah, not anymore. Last time I watched, it was Jaworski. Last time I watched PBA, it was Jaworski and David A. John Amores. Happy New Year 2023. Thanks, man. I want to see Layla Tank here. Who would have the courage? Which team would have the courage to run a Layla Tank on M4? It will be epic though. It will be epic to see a Layla Tank. Chooks will be smiling if he ever sees that. Jan F. Rentilan, I don't know. Are you only allowed to stream group stage only? Nah, we're gonna be live streaming the next one. Although, 5 to 7 ba yung wala, kuya? 5 to 7 yung wala? 5 to 8? There's no games on 5 to 8. January 5 to 8, no games. We're gonna be back on January 9. I have the cats that have MLBB here. Hero. I hate cats that have MLBB hero here. Why? How many times have you bat in this winter? Man, it's even if it's rainy in Philippines, you still have to take a bath. It's not like in other places wherein you stay fresh even without taking daily baths. Shout out Sir Elgin to the Tansho family, and we're an avid subscriber and commenter. Glenn Tansho. Bro, am I saying your last name correct? Glenn Tansho. Shout out to the Tansho family who always subscribes and subscribe and comment on our videos. Thank you, Glenn. Have you applied for hero voice acting? No, I should, no, right? We should learn how to voice act. Layla Tank, epic. Elgin, love your videos. Tangkai How Gerald, what's up? Elgin Gaming, shout out to Elgin Gaming. He said, please shout me out, Elgin. So, Elgin Gaming, good luck on your YouTube career. Hello, Elgin. I am in the another account. Gabriel Gaming. What's up? Bat is a mass, yes. You should voice minions, I know, right? Aris, what's up? Bring back Zask bug. Ooh, that's an old school Zask bug. Unlimited spawns? Is that what you're talking about? That's an old school bug from Zask. It was hell. It was hell when Zask had that bug. No one can finish the game. Even if you're losing, Zask will just stay on the base. He will spawn unlimited spawns. He will summon unlimited spawns, and even if the other team is dominating, they can't enter your base. It was literally a nightmare of na. I know, right? That's. Will there be a tournament for MLBB YouTuber? Yeah, I think they had that before. MLBB YouTubers, like, what do you call that? Those types of tournaments. Who is your favorite Pinoy shoutcaster? Maybe. Was it Majin? Majin, he's been there ever since. Majin Buu. Ay, hindi, ano pala yun? Majin lang, Majin. There are content creator tournaments for FB streamers. Yeah, but I think the FB streamers, those content creators and FB streamers have their own group. Sad. We're not included. Manjin, yeah. Do you know Ghost General? Yep. Yeah, I think Manjin is really, he also it's good whenever the caster knows what he's talking about. You kinda can tell if a person does not play that much, right? And Manjin knows what he's talking about. Sometimes you kinda can tell. Like, you don't play, man. I know, right? I missed yesterday's tiebreaker match. I didn't know. I was goddamn sleeping. I didn't know they were gonna do the tiebreaker. After that, I thought it was gonna be for tomorrow. Who's your most hated hero? As an opponent, I find Hilda Jungler annoying. I mean, Hilda Roam annoying as an opponent. What's this? Which team? Oh, Ascend S11. Oh, they won the last one. So it's gonna be S11 again against THQ. Yo, let's listen to S11. So we know more dramas.
Pienso que somos el equipo número 1 de Latinoamérica y nos respaldamos en nuestros logros conseguidos durante el año, con nuestros empeños y nuestro trabajo en equipo, aparte de que salimos campeones casi invictos de la Superliga.
Esto es Full Nexo, Argentina y la casa, el mate, el asadito, y esto se llama
Con el juego más satisfecho o impresionante con el que estuve de S11 fue el haber ganado a Malvinas en la Upper Bracket de la MLSL, porque con eso a victoria nosotros nos garantizamos llegar al Mundial y poder cumplir el objetivo, que es algo por lo cual venimos trabajando todo el año y nos sirvió mucho como grupo, me sirvió a mí también personalmente porque te hace ver de otra manera el tema del juego, nos ayudó como grupo para estar más unidos, más confiados. Y fue una victoria muy importante también.
Personalmente la expectativa, yo voy más siendo optimista, con la mente en blanco, de dar lo mejor de mí, intentar ganar todos los juegos, pero también teniendo los pies sobre la tierra, sabiendo que es un mundial y que no hay que subestimar a ningún equipo porque ningún país va a perder y son los mejores de cada región.
Para el equipo, no solo para mí, el simple hecho de ya estar compitiendo contra los mejores del mundo es un orgullo tremendo para nosotros, nuestra familia, nuestro país, para el continente en general, que somos los que estamos representando. Y ser los campeones del mundo, la verdad que no... Cualquier cosa que me imagine sé que va a superar mis expectativas, así que no podría decirte lo que sería para mí, porque estoy seguro que va a superar mis expectativas completamente.
Para mi equipo ganar la M4 sería un logro muy importante en nuestras vidas, es algo que venimos buscando.
Yo, thank you Spider Kid for the, again, donation, another 50 pesos. Sana magkaroon din ng NPL for women's. I think the girls are really, they are not allowed. They are allowed to join the M4. It's just that there's really no female players that had joined the pro teams. But before the Bren, I think there was a female. Di ba may anong the ha? Sa Mina has a girl. Mina, the tournament that Mina had before had a girl. Ano yung nag-champion bago yung Bren ba yun? Alam ko yung pangalan ng team, Gulay yun eh. Kalimutan ko na rin. Pero I think before the Bren became famous, there was another pro team that also had a girl. So the girls are actually allowed in the M4. It's just that for some reason, no girls have joined. But in the Mina, there's a girl player in the Mina tournament. Ronald Vince Bermuda, see you, bro. Do you like Tank Aldous? Tank Aldous, I have not yet tried. I'm not really a fighter user except for Ruby, Joe. I rarely go experience lane. JM Buzon, what's up? Who's your best hero for 1v5? That's hard to say. 1v5. Andre plays. GH, again, thank you for the $2. Gameplay playlist coming this week. Elgin, GP God. Yeah. Gameplay, a playlist wherein we put all of our gameplays. We will make one, bro. Just we're actually working on it right now. We're just finding the other gameplay videos. Oh, see you soon is the team with the girl. My bad. So see you soon is the team with the girl on the Mina. I'm suffering for Molina phobia. Help me. You're Nana though. Yeah, see you soon is the I thought he was saying goodbye. Coco Meow. Hi Elgin. Hi Coco Meow. Yeah, we have to put in there all of our gameplays on a single playlist. Are you married? Not yet. Soon though. I will get married soon. I just need some cash. So send me your money. No, joke. Hi Alin. Farid Zin Kusanagi. What's up? Do you play RPG that's focused on the story? If it's an RPG game, yeah. I love stories. Games with good stories is the bomb. Please love me, Elgin. I love you, Keiko. Send Gcash na ba ko? Meow. What's your best heroes to use? I love... Ooh, Elon Musk just tweeted. What's your best heroes to use? I love Kagura, Jawhead. But if I'm ranking up, I will sometimes use the meta heroes or counter other opponents' heroes. Love from letters. LOVE. LOVE, Rukawa. Elgin, shout out to Kalumpang Street. Shout out to Kalumpang Street from Artas. Stream your wedding. I don't know, man. Ooh, honeymoon after the wedding. Honeymoon on Sogo Hotel. Kagura revamp was unnecessary, said by Jin Oshwa. Have you played Ring? Yeah. I haven't played it that much because when it came out, games that came out on 2019 and onwards, I couldn't play that much because our YouTube stuff, yeah, 2019. Our YouTube stuff was already growing and I couldn't find the time to play that much. So games that was published after 2019, sadly I couldn't play it. But I've played most of the FF series. FS is I love it. The skill indicator for Kagura looks kinda weird. I know, because we've been used too much on her usual skill indicator. 3 minutes left and here we go. It's gonna be... I forgot. Elgin, did you play Roblox, man? Nope, I haven't played those games. My kids plays those though. Elgin, I bet you still in Epic. I think most of us went to Epic after the reset, right? Miss the old days when Alucard was unstoppable. Yeah. Oh, wait. GH. When I play Bitoski gameplay video, YouTube will just continuously play more Bitoski gameplays for hours. But after watching one of your videos, the algorithm immediately moves to another channel. Bad algorithm. So we're gonna have to fix that, GH. We will fix it. Why don't you stream your gameplay on Twitch? To be honest, guys, if I stream daily on Twitch, for example, like you guys said, or on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, it's really gonna affect our daily content, or our daily animation, and not daily animations, but our animations and daily contents, because they don't make themselves. So if I had to choose that, if I stream, the daily content that we publish on our main channel is gonna get affected. So right now, like was that yesterday? Yesterday, the other video was only we were only able to publish the other video after I live streamed. I think that was on day 2. When nagbumabagal, naglag. Request, say you know the vibes in the next game. Say, you know the vibes. GH, again, thank you for the $2, man. What does you know the vibes actually mean? You know the vibes. How do you say it? It's a bit blurred. Let's refresh. There we go. Fresh. AF. What's your opinion on Dirot in this current meta? Is Dirot getting banned that much? I don't see Dirot getting banned. Is Dirot getting banned? What does you know the vibes mean? You know the vibes. Oop, here we go. GH again, thank you, man. Is Paquito weak now? Those guys are in the so-and-so. Because if they are not usually getting banned in the higher ranks, if you don't see them getting banned, it's starting, guys.
Again, my name is Nice. I'm here on the desk with Mirko and
Flap.
Rashi. How we feeling? Feeling good, man. And
Big
we
manly.
are feeling manly. Manly. Why are we feeling manly, Arashi? Explain.
Because we have Mirko M, Arashi, and Nice M man lineup.
Yeah, because glue is freaking annoying. Dirot leave. Well, it's hard to it's hard to 1v1 Dirot. Like, it's, if you're gonna face Dirot head on, it's gonna be tough. But there are other ways to, control Dirot. Just don't go head on, man. Don't go mano with Dirot. In this game, I built 45% CDR so I can spam Molina. You know the vibes. I still don't get it. Oh well. Who's your favorite ML YouTuber? Elgin, do you think Dirot is a good hero to solo queue to Mythic? Yeah, it's possible. Dirot solo queue Mythic is possible. I mean, a fed Dirot is just hard to stop. It's just gonna keep on sustaining and sustaining. Hi Elgin, how are you? Says good evening. Gerix Gaming, what's up? Jose Emanuel Ang. Yeah, we will continue the meme react video soon. We're just putting on the videos. Yeah, I'm scared of Dirot when I'm Jawhead. I don't. I just throw him in the tower or outplay, because it's hard whenever I'm Jawhead and I'm against Dirot. I play so safe. I throw him and throw him. Na Sata Vikul. I think I heard of Wolf Toxic before though.
It's 11. They're at also 1 point. Again, this next matchup is crucial for them, and they're going against Team Hawk here, who has yet to score a point.
Team Hawk not really doing so well right here in this group, but of course, they're not a team that you can just ignore. They are
Definitely
a very
not.
competent team as well. So this is what becomes concerning, right?
Yuzuke? Yeah, Jokrit, but still it's hard to fight against Dirot in early game. Unless you throw the guy to the tower. Yuzuke? Not really, man. Mukbang action. Hey Elgin, if you want to collab with someone, who will it be? I would love to collab with Mia Khalifa. Do you know Yuzuki the God of Follow? Not really, bro, but I could check him out later. What if it's a three-way tie again? Ah, God, it's gonna take long if it's a three-way tie. We're eating nuts again. Actual nuts, not just these types of nuts, right? Nuts. Yeah, pre? Direct build defense on the enemy stand. How about Elgin collab with Betoski? 1v1. I don't believe in 1v1 though. Like it's a 5-man game. Nuts. Collab with Bet. Nuts again. Yeah. Goes to general stream. Yeah, I would 1v1 her. Me. Oh, here we go. S11 Gaming. The one who won before against RRQ Brazil. Please smoke ba? Yeah, my bad. Oh, Bacon, that's some 1v1 but not. Whoa, snap, they have the pose. That confidence from that last fight. Because they're now 1-1. Looks like they got newfound confidence from that last fight they had. Mamma mia. It's raining here. Tips on destroying Uranus. I wanna answer. I wanna answer you, Ryuk, but we might get cancelled. Tips on destroying Uranus. I can't answer that. I'm forcing myself not to answer that. Yep, that pose. THQ has yet to win, right? Let's check. THQ01, S11, one. Use blade of hepatitis. It's snowing here in Russia. Man. Use carry to destroy Uranus. Wow! Most of the guys are on THQ. Really? Oh, they're praying. So many THQ. Let's go listen to the.
Expect and respect Gary's assassin hero pool from the jungle. Jotun must raise his retribution game. He's got to be able to compete on those objectives. Keep Panda domesticated with constant pressure. So keep a hand on that Panda there, right? Be cool, stay clean, play with discipline. I think that is also very crucial because you are going against a team, like Arashi said, that loves to play violent, a little chaotic, right? And be that calm, collected team to handle that ahead of you.
Well, to add to that, the information.
Can you please destroy your Enos for us? We would love to see destroy. We would love to see this. One way to destroy Uranus is I can't. We might get cancelled. S11 has female coach buff. Easy win. Where? I think increased quality, it's blurry. Really? Oh, it's an auto again. God dang it. When I